Elizabeth, welcome. Hamish James, hi. Anna and Danny, hello. Okay looking, thanks for being here. El Tuna, or Ellie Tuna, thanks for those likes, Hamish. I appreciate it. How was your day today, everybody? What'd y'all do today? Stacy, hello. Vicky, welcome. Schlee Mac, hi. You're watching the Dodger game? I hope you're having fun, Elizabeth. Neela, hello. Wade, welcome. Lane, hi. Handsome? Well, thank you, Nubia. Thank you for being here. Jess is the best. Thanks for being here. Yvonne, welcome. You did dishes and laundry? Hello, Melina. Cliff Reed, hi. Audrey, welcome. Zachary, hello. Thank you for being here, everybody. Double tap that screen while we wait for people to get in here. Drop those monkeys for your boy. Let's get some monkeys today. I had no idea that we had monkeys going on. Hello, Cliff. Carline, welcome. Carms444, hello. Bailey, hi. User42, hello. How are you, Paige? Nelly, hello. Drew, welcome. Amanda Vell and Rob, hi. Sarah, hello. Elizabeth, I don't watch baseball. I'm not a sports person. Maheen, hello. Mimi, welcome. Hello, Scorpio19. How are you? Rose and the Natalie Show, welcome. Thank you for the likes. Hello, Eliza. You're doing good. I'm glad that you're doing well. Hello, Katie. The name tell game? I don't know what that means, Elizabeth. Hello, Ethan. John, welcome. What is a dream of yours not yet attained? User 90, thank you for the follow. Justin, thank you for the follow. My main goal versus dream, like I just I want to travel the world. Like I want to be somewhere, not every month, but every other month I want to be in a new country. That's my dream / goal for my life. Is I just want to be traveling, trying new foods, experiencing new places every other month. Meaty Steve, hello. Stacy, welcome. I'm just about that travel life. That's all I want for me. Casper Witch, hi. Lovely, welcome. Hales, thanks for being here. Texas Girl 95, hello. Cameron Scotty, hi. Lurch and E, thank you for being here. Samantha, hello. Lexi, welcome. Ruby Diaz, thanks for being here. Everybody who's new here, click that follow button. Double tap that screen. Drop those monkeys. I haven't got to see the monkey yet. That's what I find on websites. What do you find on websites? Hello, Joanne. I can't believe I just called you Joanne. Are you... Sorry for the buzzing. Are you in a car? Can cars be in space? If that's even your real name, Joanna. Can cars be in space? We're literally in space. This is the Loveship. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, click that follow button. Mama Britt, hello. Hello, Austin. It's a secret. I'll keep your secret safe. Hello, Jolene. Samantha, thank you for the follow. Janelle, hello. Tracy, welcome. How have you been, Jolene? It's been a minute since I've seen you in here. Andrea, hi. What'd y'all do today? What's up in your lives? Berta, thank you for the follow. Is everybody's love life good? Is everybody happy? Or is everybody single and happy? You have a point about the car thing being in space. Exactly, Arya. We're literally in space. Look at it. Could cars be in space? No, of course they can't. Hello, Nancy. Mandy, thank you for those likes. Lori, hi. Joanna, did you accidentally scroll away? Marissa, hello. Single and happy, Shannon? I'm glad that you're happy. Hello, Reuben. User 12, hello. Thoughts on aliens? Shannon, thank you for the follow. I hope they're baddies. I hope, it would be awesome if all the aliens are just loyal baddies, Good evening, Ken. Hello, Monique. Like, if all aliens are just women, like, what if aliens are just Barbies from Barbie Land? Except they're loyal. That's what I hope about aliens. How was your day? My day was good, Mandy. No, I said my real name looks like Marie. Your real name looks like Marie. What do you mean it looks like Marie? So how I talk. Love life. It's non-existent, but I'm happily single. You want to date an alien girl with tentacles? Honestly, it depends where the tentacles are. If she had like tentacles under her armpits, sure. For sure. If she was a baddie, but she had some tentacles under her armpits, but she was loyal, I'd for sure date an alien girl with tentacles. I look like I have a name like Marie. You look like a Joanna or maybe like a Caitlin. Hello there. Hello, Brooklyn. Joanna. I think you look like a Joanna. I've been good, just working a little too much. How have you been? I've been really good, Jolene. Hello, Caesar. Do you look like a Loretta? No. Who would be named Loretta? I don't think that's a real name. Or Michelle? No, not a Michelle either. It's not ever gonna happen. I heard it said the other day aliens don't want to talk to us. I feel like aliens don't want to talk to you. Like, let's not speak for every human. I feel like aliens would want to talk to me. Do I look like a Mandy? Let me look at you, Mandy. Hello, Mr. Handsome Hill. You kind of look like a Mandy. If you told me your name was Mandy, I'd believe you. Barry, how are you? It's like us not talking to ants. You never talked to an ant before? I talk to ants. Like, sometimes I'll apologize to ants if I step on them. You have such a nice smile. Thank you, Brooklyn. Jocelyn, hi. That's fine. I don't want to talk to them. You're gorgeous. Well, thank you. Are we that much? Like, we could be an ant farm. We could be some sort of experiment. You know what's crazy? I saw this video today that they took a brain and they hooked up wires to. They took two brains and hooked wires to them and had the brains play Pong. Remember the game from back in Joanna's day, where you're just like the paddles hitting the ball back and forth, like one of the first video games ever? And the brains thought that they were the paddles. The brains didn't think they were playing a game. The brains thought they were the paddles. What if we're just a bunch of fucking brains hooked up to wires? And we think we're humans. What if we're squirrel brains hooked up to wires? What if we're just a bunch of fucking squirrel brains? Hello, Cody. June, hello. Colleen, hi. Like, that's so crazy to think that we're just squirrel brains who thinks we're humans. Maddie, hi. And this is like some weird video game. Do I have any pets? I don't have any pets. Yeah, we were just an alien farm. It literally makes the most sense. We have to be an alien farm. You know, if we're just brains hooked up to wires, I want a new sim. I mean, maybe you get a new one, you know, like, I don't know. I don't know how this works. We're in an alien experiment gone wrong. Maybe we're gone wrong, or maybe we're going just the right way. Maybe we're supposed to do something or invent something that they don't have time to do. You know, kind of like, Daniel, thank you so much for clicking the little heart person. Kind of like how real estate investors, like, oh, they want their money to work for them. Like, what if we are an investment? Like, what if we're supposed to be doing something and making something for aliens, and then once we figure it out, the aliens just come and take it from us, you know? But they don't want to do the work. Like, what if we're just Chat GPT, but humans? We're doing all the work for them, and they're just going to come collect when we figure out whatever the fuck we're supposed to be doing. The Matrix. All the dating apps got me feeling like giving up buying flannel PJs that go up to my collar. Hello, user68. Daniel, thank you for the follow. Well, if you think about it, a lot of our history has been covered up, for sure. Imagine how dumb we are, though. Yeah, we have to be. Like, compared to aliens, like sea monkeys, feeder fish. Yeah, like, compared to aliens, we gotta be dummies. I mean, at least most of us. Thank you for the Earths, Mandy. Most of us gotta be dummies compared to aliens. Hello, Bianca. But what if we're smarter? Like, what if literally all they've figured out is how to travel to planets and nothing else? And that's why they're using us. Like, maybe they're copying our homework. You ever think about that? Maybe we are smarter than aliens. Like, sure, they figured out how to travel through wormholes, but we figured everything else out. Why do you think the aliens haven't taken over? For all we know, we're controlled by them, you know? Like, why would they have to take over? You know? Like, to the ant farm point that somebody was saying earlier, you think the ants are like, why haven't humans taken over yet if they exist? Because we're just watching, bro. Like, if we wanted to destroy an ant farm, we'd just pour some melted aluminum foil in there. I mean, I'm a genius. Hello, Caitlin. Thanks for following. Cody, you are a genius. Just happens to come across your live while scrolling. I literally love it so far. Thank you, Samantha. That's more than we have done. Is it more than we have done, or is it just different than we have done? You know? Just because they figured out how to travel through space doesn't mean they've done more than us. It just means they've done different than us. You know, like, maybe they have the one element needed to travel through space that doesn't exist on Earth, you know? But we might have the one element that exists to make lemonade, and they're like, what the fuck is this delicious drink? They might not have lemonade on their planet. Like, they might have not done more, but maybe just they've done different. What are we talking about tonight? Right now we're talking about aliens, Bianca, and we're talking about maybe we're just a bunch of squirrel brains hooked up to wires in some sort of video game, and we think we're humans. They have it's like the Truman Show. We're just sea monkeys, just a minute. We'll sea monkeys. Are aliens avoidance? I hope not. I hope aliens. Angela, thank you for the follow. I hope the aliens are baddies, you know? I hope the aliens are just a bunch of baddies and that they fall in love with me and take me away from this disloyal planet Earth. I trade lemonade for wormhole travel, but for what? Like, what's the point of traveling through wormholes if the other planets don't have lemonade? Did you know that we invented lemons? Did you know lemons were an invention? They're not even natural to Earth. We made them up. We did that. Like, there's not just lemon trees. We made it up. That's ours. We just made it. We invented lemons. So it's a high probability that they're gonna come down here and be like, what the fuck is lemonade? And they're like, we're just gonna stay on Earth. It's so much better. Do you remember when I told you I caught my husband with my sister? Jasmine, I do remember that. The secret laboratories that are being discovered, they were experimenting on rats. What's your definition of a baddie? My definition of a baddie is everybody's definition of a baddie. Like, you know a baddie when you see one. Like a universal baddie. Like, there's no denying that that's a baddie. That's what a baddie is. You just want to be probed. If they're baddies, I'll do the probing. You can grow a lemonade tree in your backyard? Yeah. And we made it up, though. Wait, remember when we all talked about octopus being aliens? What if we're the octopus on their planet? I found out today that it's been going on for 4 years. Damn. Babies isn't just looks, but it does. Oh, baddies. Baddies isn't just looks, but it does count. Well, baddies is just looks. You know. Like if a girl answered a math question right really fast, it wouldn't be like, damn, she a baddie. You're going to the Barbie movie tomorrow? Hope you have fun. That can be subjective because who I consider a baddie might not. If it's subjective, then they're not a baddie. You know? If it's subjective, then you're a max 9. But 10s are like universal. Like universal. Like everybody knows that's a 10. He wants them to be his definition of baddies? Yeah. If you put a Karen in her place, you're a baddie. So lover coded. How are you, Toes Drift? This sound is off on my end tonight. I consider anyone good at math a baddie. Thank you for the likes, everybody. It could be me. Like the moment I came out here, my connection was on and off. Sound is off. All right, I'll restart the live. Do you consider Scarlett Johansson a baddie? I don't. All right, I'm reset. Ruth and user 86, thank you for being here. Haley, thanks for being here. Michael, hi. Amy, thanks for coming back. Bianca, thank you for coming back. Hopefully my connection is better. Judy, hello. You're back. I am back. Did you miss me, Bianca? Michael, hello. Hi, Elizabeth. The face of the next top bachelor. Well, thank you. Thank you, Paige. Paige, you always come in here hyping me up. I appreciate it. Hello, Candace. Sweet Violets, hi. Emma, hello. Did you say Scarlett Johansson is not a baddie? I said it. Scarlett Johansson is not a baddie. I'm trying to picture what Scarlett Johansson looks like in my head. How are you, Candace? I can't picture her in my head, so she must not be a baddie. It's easy to hype you up. You're so cute. Oh, thank you. She's cute. How have you been, Candace? I've been good. Samara, hello. DC, welcome. Pearl, hi. Tommy V, welcome. Does Scarlett Johansson follow Super Ken from Super Ken TikTok? Because that's also a criteria of being a baddie. You have to follow Super Ken from Super Ken TikTok. If you don't follow Super Ken, not a baddie. CJ, thank you for the likes. Everyone who's new here, click that follow button. Double tap the screen while we wait for people to get in here. Drop the monkeys. I want to see the monkeys. I had no idea that we had those. Hello, Uzi Pop. And other than that, click the star. Become a Love Ranger. Let's get more Love Rangers in here. It's only one lunchable a month, and you got love next to your name, just like Amy. And you'll get to use cute emotes. This is cute. And Brunch Chatty. And I'll follow you back. And you get a Love Ranger color live in front of everybody. Hello, CJ. And you get to join the super secret Love Ranger lives that only Love Rangers get to watch. Clay, thank you for the follow. CJ, thank you for those likes. Look at those cute emotes you could be using, but you're playing. It's only one lunchable month. Great, been working with a personal trainer, revenge body coming in, Candace. Look at you go. Crystal, hello. Joanna, thank you for coming back. Vlog Journey, thank you for the follow. Brunch Chatty, yeah, we got those Brunch Chatty stickers. Thanks for the likes, everybody. The ick sounds like a new age version of cooties. You're 100% right, it does. The ick gives me the ick. I need to do a video about icks. We need a wake-up call in this country. I don't know if this is a problem in the other parts of the world. I've heard English people, I've heard the Brits say ick as well. The Brits also say the ick. We need a wake-up call. Yeah, I can't stand the ick. What's the weather in Ohio? It's pretty good. How are you, Jules? Hello, Kiwi Bird. How have you been? Yeah, I need to do a whole video about the ick, because, y'all, it is not easy to find a good person. And if you're over here nitpicking, you're fucked. Sorry. Crystal from Ohio, hello. How are you? If you're over here nitpicking, being like, oh, they fell down a mountain. Shout out to our girl Reginald, who fell down a mountain and her date got the ick. If you're like, ooh, she fell down a mountain, I can't date her, you're fucked. It's so hard to find somebody good. Hello, Brett. I'm doing good. Still dating my ex-fiance. It's going really well. Kiwi Bird, I'm so happy for you. The mountain. Am I in Toronto? I'm in Ohio. Toronto Leaf fan. User 82, hello. So I need to maybe I'll write a little script and do a rant. Tomorrow I have a rant about girls trips, boys trips, and I know people are gonna hate it. I know people are gonna be so mad at my video tomorrow. The only ick I get is hygiene related. Exactly, like that's okay. Like it's okay to get the ick if they don't brush their teeth, or if they smoke, or if they don't take showers, they don't clean their body. Yeah, 100% understandable. Or if they bite their fork, or if they eat cilantro, we allow icks like that. But, oh, she fell down a mountain, or he chased a rolling coin across, like that's a big one, is like when a man chases a coin across the room. Like, girl, wait till you date somebody who punches holes through walls when he's angry. You know? I bet you would trade 3 wishes from a genie to get that guy back, versus the guy who punches holes through a wall when he sees red. You know? Like we gotta wake up. How's the weather there? Bianca, the weather's good. Brett, thank you for the follow. I'm not in Toronto. Do they have shopping centers where you live? No. The nearest shopping center is like 20 minutes from me. 25 minutes. They're cute. If a girl eats chicken nuggets, she's even better. I'm going through it so bad this week. Caitlin, what's wrong? Like, the only food ick we allow is they eat cilantro. What's your beef with chicken nuggets? Even dino nuggets? Candace, thank you so much for clicking the little heart. I feel like chicken nuggets are better than dino nuggets. I said it. Why don't you like cilantro? Oh, Bianca. Am I offending your heritage by hating cilantro? I like dried cilantro. Like, dried cilantro is fine, but fresh cilantro, disgusting. Cilantro is so gross. It totally is. I'm just reiterating what a woman said in one of her videos about a man eating chicken nuggets. It's out of hand. It's out of hand. Like, if you're over the age of 30, if you're 30 years or older, you're not allowed getting icks anymore. You know? I just like the wrong people, long story short. Well, Caitlin, what's going on there? What's a recurring pattern with the people that you are dating? Candace, thank you so much for the roses. Why aren't you at the Eras tour? I know, Rachel. This is ridiculous. You miss your ex, Elizabeth? Aren't you engaged? Exactly. We were too old to get the X. Yeah, you're not allowed to get in the X past, like, honestly, probably past, like, 26. I'm sending you a bag of cilantro tomorrow. You better not, Bianca. Okay, Ken. What do I dip my chicken nuggets in? Ketchup. You do snoring and nose picking? Crispy cilantro. Um, would I date a girl who picks her nose? Sure. But like if she carries hand sanitizer around. Would I date a girl who snores? I have. And she snored like a chainsaw. It was crazy. Like sleeping next to her was like sleeping next to a chainsaw for sure. Um, but I wasn't gonna leave her because she slept like a chainsaw. Emotionally unavailable men is the pattern. All right, Caitlin. So if you are if you're chasing after emotionally unavailable men, that is a self-love issue. So we need to work on seeing our value, Caitlin. So what do you feel like you could do for yourself to love yourself more? What is it about you that you aren't giving yourself the best? What is it about you that you feel like if maybe I were this way, I wouldn't put up with people who disrespect me and who don't make an effort? Ketchup goes on everything. Snoring can be adorable if you love them. Yeah, it wasn't adorable. It was definitely a nuisance, but I put up with it. Hi from Pennsylvania. Hello, Samson from Pennsylvania. Should absolutely get no communication. So that's not an ick. Someone just the idea of sleeping. So no communication isn't an ick. That's just a baseline, you know. That's like a bare minimum requirement for a relationship. So when I say ick, I use it in the Gen Z version of they ran weird. I'm not going to date them because they run funny. I'm not going to date them because they have a stuffed animal. I'm not going to date them because they I don't know what's some weird ones that I've seen. Oh, because he celebrates his birthday. That's one that I've seen. Girls get the ick because guys celebrate their birthday. But bare minimum relationship requirements, duh. That's a given. That doesn't count. Hello, Kimmy. The icks are silly. Yeah. And that's usually what they mean is, oh, I got the ick because they celebrate their birthday. Men aren't supposed to celebrate their birthdays. What are you celebrating? You know, like that kind of shit. Kenzie, hello. Like there's some videos where I'm just like, ugh. Y'all are this generation destined for cats. This generation destined to be lonely. Yeah, icks are shallow most of the time. Yeah, and it's self-sabotaging. Icks are self-sabotaging more than anything. People will not last in relationships if they let these little things bother them. Exactly. Like there's nothing self-sabotaging about being like, oh, this person's a bad communicator, so I'm not gonna pursue a relationship with them. You know, that's fair. But it's self-sabotaging to be like, oh, he chased after a coin. User 68, hello. Daniel, hi. Hello, Hannah. Or, oh, he wears a seatbelt. It's not manly to wear a seatbelt. Communication is key to these things, yeah. We for sure want communication for relationships. If it bothers you, let them know. Yeah. But it's just so weird. It's so weird. Like they think it's almost like this weird pat on the back, like this weird superiority complex. Like I'm better than you because I'm a female and you're a man and you're supposed to fit into this masculine mold. And somebody's masculine isn't going to chase after a coin, so you're not good enough for me because you chased after a quarter that you dropped. you know? So weird. Like, this generation is gonna be pure narcissism. I can just feel it. The generation coming up, unless we do something to change it, is gonna be full of narcissists. Also, if icks are a trend, then everyone wants to have icks. Mildred, I'm good. How are you? What if you were honest in your feelings and you were left on red? I said hello. I guess I feel like I catch feelings too fast, and then I force to detach because they don't. I catch feelings too fast, and then I force to detach because they don't feel the same way, like kind of self-sabotaging. Well, I wouldn't consider it self-sabotaging if you catch feelings really fast and they don't feel the same way, so you detach. I feel like that's what you have to do. Like, when you say I keep going for emotionally unavailable people, what I take that as is I get into relationships with emotionally unavailable people. It's very normal to have a few talking stages in between relationships. It's very normal to talk to somebody and maybe they're not ready for a relationship yet and they thought they were. And that's okay. But it's also important to recognize that and not put in effort if you feel like the effort isn't there. You know? And maybe that person will come back when they are ready, and it's up to you if you want to take them back. You don't have to. You don't have to take somebody back who wasn't ready for a relationship yet. You know? But it's important to just step away. Just walk away when you notice that they aren't ready, and to not chase. We don't want to chase people who let us know that they don't want something with us, or if we feel like they don't want something with us. Like, that's when it becomes a self-love issue, is when we're chasing, when we're trying to convince people that we're good enough for them. We don't want to get to that point. We don't want to get to the point where we're trying to convince somebody to try with us. Just let them go for now and go to the next one. So, Caitlin, do you feel like you attract people who maybe you're physically attracted to them, but you don't feel a spark? Or have you never had an experience like that? Is it just that these men seem to not be interested in something time and time again? Or maybe there is a guy who's like, yeah, he's interested in me, and sure, he's good looking, but I just don't feel something with him. Or this guy's interested in me, but he's a little too suffocating, he's a little too clingy. Patricia, thank you for the rose. I thought you were done when the last one ended. It scared me. No, I just reset because my audio was off. So would you recommend no contact at all? Stephanie, thank you for following. You attract narcissists? What to do with a guy who isn't on the same intellectual level? I mean, I'm pretty dumb. Hello, SARS. So would you recommend no contact at all? If somebody isn't putting in effort, yeah, just go no contact for now and move on to the next person. Caitlin. That's what I would do. Again, like if they come back, it's your call if you want to try again. You know, like sometimes we think maybe we're ready for something, or maybe the timing just isn't right and we can't put in the effort that we want to, or there are other people who are taking your time and energy. So if I were you and I were talking to somebody who isn't making the same kind of effort, I would just let them be, you know, just let them be, let them come back, but don't wait for them. Don't hold your breath. And when they come back, it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to pursue it. Hello, Doyven. How are you? Is it rude to ghost them, or do I need to explain? If I already told them, you don't need to explain. You know, I don't ghosting and letting them do their thing are not the same thing. So ghosting is a refusal to communicate. So it would be ghosting if you just disappeared and he's trying to talk to you and you just leave him on red. And he's like, I am trying to have a conversation, and you just like leave him on red and you continue to leave him on red. That's ghosting. It's not ghosting if you notice they're not really responsive, so you kind of just move on, you know, go about your life. That's not ghosting. It's not rude. It's not rude to do that. Do you ever get so drained just by having so many people talk to you? No, I don't get drained. I get excited to talk about this stuff. It's enjoyable to me. I have fun. What's most important is to love yourself first. Yeah, we definitely need to work on self-love for sure. Hi D, welcome. Thank you. I'll keep you updated. You're welcome, Caitlin. Lena, hi. Georgette, welcome. Georgette, thank you so much for the shares. Capricorn Eyes, hi. Christian, hello. Veronica, welcome. So what if you're selfish with yourself? What if you love yourself too much? Well, everything's got to be a balance. Georgette, hello. We can't be self-centered. We can't be all about ourselves. We need to take our partner into consideration. But there's no such thing as too selfish when you're single. But if you're going to pursue a relationship, then you can be too much about yourself. Is it a red flag to be self-centered? Yes, for sure. We want to balance. Lena, hello. We never want to be too extreme. Like, we don't want to be too much about ourselves, and we don't want to be about ourselves enough. We want the middle. You know, we do want to love ourselves, but it shouldn't be to the point where only our feelings matter and only what we want matters and only what I want to do matters. You know, that's not fair to your partner. There has to be a balance. Lena, thank you for the follow. Hello, Ricky Martin. I want to make someone happy, but then again, I just want to stay to myself. That's, Danica, if you feel like you want to stay to yourself for now. Heal a little bit. And I'd have a convo about what to do if they don't fall for you. Is it a red flag if they have a convo about what to do if they don't fall for you? I've never heard of somebody having a conversation about what to do. Like, this is what you need to do if I don't fall for you. That's weird. That sounds weird saying out loud. I love my friends and family. I care about them and other people, and I care about myself. Yeah, we want a balance. We want a balance of how we care for ourselves and how we care about others. It can't be all about us, and it can't be all about them. Hello, Kat. Hey, Ken, long time no see. How have you been? Jesse, I've been good. How have you been? It was so weird. That's very weird, Kristen. That's so weird. That felt so uncomfortable to say out loud. Zelda, Barba, hello. Faith, thank you for the likes. What's poppin'? I'm just chilling, Ricky Martin. What's poppin' with you? Thanks, yeah, you're right. Someone trying to mold you into someone they can fall in love with. You've been good. So the molding, yeah. But the problem with that wording is people could take boundaries as you're trying to change me, you're trying to mold me into what you want. And boundaries aren't trying to mold somebody. Boundaries are just letting somebody know what you're okay with and not okay with. You know? But a list of these are the things you need to do if I'm not falling for you is very weird. That's so weird. Because I feel like as a society where we fail in relationships is we're so focused on what am I getting from this relationship? What am I getting? What am I getting? What am I getting? Instead of what am I giving? And I feel like I fall in love through the appreciation I receive from giving. You know, I feel like I fall in love through appreciation. Like I'm gonna give you quality time. I'm gonna give you physical touch. I'm gonna give you gifts. I'm gonna do acts of service. Like I'm gonna do all the things for you. Are you gonna show me appreciation? And that appreciation is how I'm going to develop feelings. You know, because it feels good to do things for people, and it feels good to be appreciated for those things. But you know, things should be reciprocated, obviously. But I feel like we're a little too focused on what do you bring to the table, instead of I'm just going to be a good person to you, and let's see if you're a good person as well. So tell us how scary it is to get catfished again. It wasn't scary. It was just, it's one of the weirdest feelings ever. You know, I don't know if you watched the entire series, Joanna. Like I kind of try to break down my own psychology and how I felt emotionally going through it, because it's a really hard emotion to describe. You know, it's kind of like if you've gone through a breakup where you love somebody a lot, right? So you love somebody and you don't want the relationship to be over, but the relationship is over, but you really don't want it to be over. And you fall asleep and you have a dream, and in that dream everything is fine. You're with them again and it feels real, and you forget that you're broken up because the dream is that real. And then you wake up and you go to reach for them and they're not there. It's kind of that feeling. Like that's how it felt to get catfished for 6 months, is that feeling of everything is good. I've met my person. I met somebody who appreciates me. I met somebody with the same sort of morals as me, who I'm attracted to, and they're attracted to me. And we view life the same. And then you wake up and they're not there. It was a dream. It was a 6-month-long dream. Because I used a breakup as an example, but the difference is with a breakup, it's like, who knows where we'll end up in a couple of years. Like, who knows if you work on yourself and I work on myself and we run into each other at a cafe and we fall in love again and things work out. I don't get that, you know? I don't get that chance because it wasn't real. It just was an illusion. So it's such a weird feeling. Like, it's not a heartbreak. It's just like an instant loss. If that makes sense. That there's no chance for that to ever be mended. You know, like there's nobody to miss me. There's nobody to be like, maybe I should have been better to him. There's nobody to be like, I should call him and fix this. I don't get that, you know. I don't get the exes blowing up your phone because they miss you, and it's like, do I respond? Do I see how they're doing? Do I check in? Because they didn't exist. Not sure how I feel about it. Like saying if one of us doesn't fall, how to go about saying it. That's so weird, Kristen. Yes, talk about what bothers you. Change it to keep them if you really like them. You know, hello. I feel the same way. Love is about caring for others and love yourself too. Actually, you watched the whole thing. The last episode makes me cry. Good. I wanted it to make you cry. I wanted the last episode to be heartbreaking, but also beautiful. You know, I wanted people to cry, but I didn't want them to know why they're crying. I wanted you to watch that episode and be like, am I crying because this is sad, or am I crying because it's beautiful? You know? And then I put a little sweet bow on top with the Taylor Swift song, because the reason I use that song is the video that went viral, which caused us to meet each other. I used that song. So that song was the start of it all, and it was also the finish. And it worked perfectly. You know, like the sweet nothing was like very, very symbolic, because it was a sweet nothing, you know. Esmeralda, hello. When you be in love, you be in no control. Facts. Being a catfish is very similar to being with a narcissist, because everything was nothing but a lie. Yeah, kind of. Except you don't get all the physical things, you know. You don't get memories, you know. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's really fucked up. Like, it's very emotionally fucked. It's such an odd experience. I think the idea that a person is only right for you if they are a perfect partner out of the gate is unrealistic. Sure, there's a connection, but no matter the match, you'll always have work to do. I agree 100%, Kat. And that's another problem with our society, is like, people expect their partner to be perfect, but they're not perfect. Like, none of us are perfect. Like, it's so unfair for you to be like, you're not perfect. I'm gonna complain to my friend who wants me to be single because she's single, and she wants her partner in crime back. So I'm gonna rant to her about this one bad thing about you, until every time we get together, we're both just chipping away at our relationship, and she pushes me to cheat on you. I have to reach really high to hug you. Joanna, you could hug my hips, you know. It feels like a setup to get dipped out on, or I'm just traumatized. Man, I didn't realize breakups are so hard for people to deal with. I hope for them the best. Breakups are really hard to deal with. They're awful when you have a good heart, you know, because the healthy person, the person with the good heart, always gets the short end of the stick when it comes to breakups. Because like a toxic person or somebody with a personality disorder, they move on like it's nothing. Like, they have somebody almost instantly to distract themselves from any sort of pain. You know, they just go right to the next man or woman in line, and they're like instantly sleeping with them, instantly dating them. They don't even think about being hurt. And when you have a good heart, your first instinct is to fix it. But the relationship ended with somebody who's toxic. So you're not you're the probability that you dated a fixer is next to none. You know, like sometimes a fixer does break up with you because they see the writing on the wall. You know, like I'll break up with people because I see how unhealthy a relationship with them is going to be. So it's not always that they won't be a fixer, but for the majority, they're not a fixer like you are. So you're going to want to fix it, and they're just going to ignore you. They're going to stonewall, and they're going to try to move on as fast as possible while you're stuck with the pain, wanting to fix this. You'll be in your notes, coming up with the perfect text, and you're like, this is such a beautiful text, and I cried writing it. And if this were in a movie, everybody would be so sad right now. So this has to work. Like, this text is going to work. And you send it, and you hear nothing back. And you feel like an idiot, you know? And you're like, fuck, now what do I do? Maybe I'll put some sad quotes in my my Instagram story. Maybe I'll put a song in my Instagram story. Maybe I'll send them a song about how I'm feeling right now. And you still get left undelivered. Breakups suck. You know, love is hard. Love is hard when you're a lover. Love is hardest when you're a lover. But I wouldn't trade it for anything though. Like even though the aftermath hurts so much, it just feels so good to love somebody. It just feels so good to look at somebody and be like, I would do anything for this person. I wouldn't trade that feeling for anything. Even when you have memories with a narcissist, you still think of what could have been. Perfection doesn't exist. Facts. I agree. Yeah, people are not perfect, but it's okay. You are enough. You are enough. We're all enough. Doran, thank you for the follow. I wish people can just be happy for who they are. So you actually got to see who catfished you? Yes. I've seen the girl behind the photos, and I've interacted with the girl in the photos. Superman, hello. Dove's sand wash soap. It's like a sandwich shop. How are you, Dove Sandwich Shop? Love is hardest when you're a lover. Amen. Amen to that retweet. Okay, seriously, you love so hard, it's beautiful. Well, thank you, Joanna. I am literally Noah from The Notebook. Like, every girl I've ever dated is like, you are real life Noah, and it's just how I am. You know, I'm not as anxiously as attached as I was because I've healed a lot of that. But the lover in me is still alive. You know, even though I have a secure attachment now, and I'm not anxiously attached where I chase people who don't appreciate me. I don't do that shit anymore. But the Noah in me is still there, you know. Like I'm still a build a house for somebody kind of person. That should be on a shirt. Love is hard when you're a lover. It is. I wish people can be okay with who they are as a person. Me too. It's tough. It's tough to love yourself. You know, like that's another thing is like when you're a lover, like when you would give anything for somebody, like it's so easy for you to love other people, but the person it's hardest to love is yourself sometimes. I read yesterday that no love, however brief, is wasted. And yeah, I did cry. Is she pretty? She's cute. She's not my type. I would not date her. But plenty of men would be happy with the girl behind the photos. You know, she's a cute girl, not my type. We fall for the narc before the mask slips. We keep trying to get back to that, but it's not real. Facts. I love Noah. We don't need to be perfect to make others happy. Like, we should be happy to be our true self. Exactly. And that's the thing is, you know, like so many people will be like, oh, you need to be this and you need to be that. You need to love yourself before you can love somebody else. You know, like everybody puts this pressure on you to be perfect before you're worthy of love. But think of all the people you've loved. Think of all the people who've hurt you and were imperfect and you still love them. You know, you're worthy of love right now as you are. You've loved plenty of broken people. And I'm sure you're way more put together than those broken people were. And if they're worthy of your love, you're worthy of somebody else's love. You're definitely worthy of your own love. Thank you for likes, everybody. All the best. Damn right. That's the thing that annoys me so much is, oh, you can't be in a relationship until you're healed all the way. That's literally impossible. It's literally impossible to wait until you're healed all the way to start a relationship again. You know? And the person you loved with your entire heart was not healed all the way, and they still got your love. They still got every ounce of you. You deserve that too. Then they fumble you. They do fumble you. Some people heal while being in a relationship. That's the only way to fully heal. Like you can heal yourself maybe like 80-90%, but that final 10-20%, you have to do it in the fire. You can't do it looking at the fire. You have to get in there. Bedtime for this, mama. Have a good night. Thank you, Joanna. Good night. I can't do another broken person though, and end up with 2 broken people. Yeah, it depends on the kind of broken person, Ricky. Like you're 100% right. Like I will never date an avoidant. I will never date a narcissist. I'll never date definitely never date a sociopath. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I will not try to fix somebody, Ricky, especially if they're broken means that they run from love. If you run from love, keep running, because that's all I am. Like I'm pure love, and I'm not going to chase you. But if you're broken in the sense of you're anxiously attached, I will heal an anxiously attached girl. If you're broken is I love so hard and nobody's ever going to love me the way that I love them, that's the kind of broken I will gladly heal, you know? But the broken where it's like, oh, stay away from me, love is gross. Say less, you know? I'll stay far away as possible. Yes, you're worthy of love now as you are, and you always will be growing in life. Facts. I got no idea that it's hard to love yourself, but people just want to make you feel bad about you. Yeah, everybody's just tearing each other down to the point where none of us just love who we are. I've dated, lived with, and married every red flag out there. I'm just single. How old are you? EA, I'm 31. Elizabeth, hello. EA Mermaid. It's in the game. Yvette, hello. Shad, you know better. Cheers to 30s. Not for long now, how dare you. Yeah, my birthday is this month. I'm not happy about it. Your boy's turning 32 in how many days? 20 days? Yikes. I'm an emotional guy and I love myself, and love can make you do stupid things. Really? God, you're hitting every nail on the head in my dating life right now, Ken. I feel so seen. That's what I do, Kat. Bro, what I please? Shad. Not in the Loveship, you don't. In the Loveship, I do what I please. So now you can watch only mode. Hello, Elizabeth. Hannah, welcome. Sarah, welcome. Hello, Amy. Juicy J, welcome. Mason, hi. BNP28, welcome. Elizabeth, I'm good. JR Chosen, hello. Chosen one, welcome. I've also dated every red flag. That's why I'm so good at pointing them out, because I've dated them all. How many water balls do I go through in a live? About 2. Actually, likes everybody. Hey there, handsome. Happy Wednesday. How are you tonight? JR Chosen One. I'm doing good. How are you doing? What would I give if I could live out these these waters? Live out of the waters. How long have I been single? I've been single. It's a weird thing. It's complicated. It's complicated to answer that. I've been single for 3 months now. Almost 3 months. I've been single for 2 months. I've been single from a relationship since November. I started getting my water delivered last month and using reusable bottles. Yeah, I have to buy my water. Ricky, sorry, environment, but I live in the middle of nowhere. I have to buy bottled water. For me, I've been single my whole life and happy. Well, if you're happy, you're happy. Thanks for answering. Even if it's hard to answer, yeah, it's a complicated answer, because I wasn't in a I went through a whole 6-month catfish situation, EA, from December until May, and I was single, but I wasn't, if that makes sense. So that's why it's complicated. So I've been single June and July, and I'm still single. But my last official relationship, I broke up with her in November. The water is very good. Hello, Holly. Long time to be a catfish, I know. And crazy she kept up that long. Hello, Shay. Your first relationship was when you were in your 20s? Everyone who's new here, click that follow button. Double tap that screen. And drop. I need 1 monkey tonight. Can I just get 1 monkey? I want to see what the monkey looks like. Hello, Riley. How are you, Shay? So you were dating someone and then you are single now? I am single now, yes. Bro kept it together for 6 months and I can't keep someone I've actually met for 2 months. Do you have a spicy... I don't, Shay. Homegirl was pulling a Hannah Montana with that double line. I dated a Hannah Montana. JR, thank you for the follow. Living double life. If the guy I'm seeing doesn't make it official, eventually I'm giving up because I'm becoming a nun. If the guy... How long have you been seeing him, Kat? Can you be genuinely interested in someone you haven't even met before? Here's the thing is, I was interested in the possibility, but I didn't consider it a relationship yet. She did. Like, she was saying that she loves me and all these things, and I would not. Like, she was sending me noodles. I didn't send anything like that. So for her, she was trying to push really hard of like a relationship before we meet, but I was not having it. Like, I can't do that. I can be intrigued, I guess. I could be interested in the possibility, but I definitely wasn't like, oh, I'm in a relationship, you know? But I was also not talking to anybody during 4 of those 6 months. Did you get the best of both worlds? Kind of. So the girl that I dated living the double life, we were together for 3.5 years. She was an escort that I didn't find out about until like 3 months into the relationship. And she would bring me leftovers home. So I kind of got the best of both worlds. Some people like spicy for guys. Like why? Yeah, I'm just not that kind of person. I will never sell my body. Sorry. The answer is complicated, but it's been around 5 to 6 months on and off. Don't lecture me. Okay, Kat. I won't lecture you. Kat. I won't do it. Kat, how old are you? I need a reminder. No, no shame in that. Ricky Martin, she said don't lecture her, not enable. She didn't say, hey, enable me, Ricky Martin. we're not gonna enable that. But I'm not gonna lecture you because you know better, you know, and that's okay. That's okay. Like, anytime somebody comes to me and they're like, here's the situation, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I will tell you the last page and how the story ends. But if you insist on reading every single page in between now and the last page, be my guest, you know, because I'm the same way. I have a good heart. I want to give people chances, even when I know better. Even when I know how the story ends, sometimes I'm like, she's a baddie, though. She's really hot. Let me read the pages in between because she's so hot. You know? I get it. Sometimes, even though when we know, it's hard. It's hard to walk away. It's hard to walk away even when we know. How can people have the guts to catfish? I know. Insane. Don't do the face. 25. Okay, you're 25. Like, you got some time to fuck up a little bit, Kat. Just don't give this guy 4 years of your life because I regret it. Thank you so much for the monkey. That was the most adorable thing ever. Tiffany, I appreciate it. It's Brittany, bitch. Hello, Shelby. I'm a baby. Let me live my life. Yeah, I'll let you live your life, but I was just having a mental breakdown with my best friend tonight, because like it's really getting to me that I wasted the second half of my 20s hyper focused on helping my ex build her social media presence, and I kind of had to restart from zero at the age of 30, and I'm just like really angry at myself for that, you know, because I've been in this place in my life where I want to do more for me. Like, TikTok pays my bills, but I want more than that. I want to travel a lot. So now it's time to go to the next level. So I need more investments. I need more passive income. So I just like broke down into a spiral. Not break down like crying, just like, damn, I'm really pissed off at myself for giving that woman so much of me. So, Kat, just don't waste the rest of your 20s on this guy, is all I'm gonna say. If you gotta read all the pages in between, go for it, but don't waste the rest of your 20s, because I'm really mad at myself. Like, I'm sitting here turning 32 in 20 days, and I'm really mad at myself for giving those years to her the way that I did. You know, we've all been there, though. we have all been there. I love living in my younger 20s right now, and I'm happy. Okay, I'll entertain. Tell me, how does it end? Kat, he's never going to commit to you. And if he does, he's going to cheat. That's how it ends. It's been 5 to 6 months, girl. It's not going to end well. Spoil the ending, but it's all about the journey. My cousin Justine told me that she was telling me about my ex-boyfriend, Ale, and then Maine. Yeah, it's all about the journey of your life and care about your life so no one else but you, okay? I wish we knew people before we dated them. It would have saved us a lot of time. Yeah, it's like, I don't necessarily, I'm not mad at myself for dating her for my entire 20s. I'm mad at myself for putting so much effort into her and not putting that effort into me. Like, everything I've built so much, you know. in just a year and a half. And it's like, damn, I gave that girl 4 years I could have gave to myself. It's just, it sucks. Like that's the part I'm mad about. Is like all that effort I put into her, I should have put into myself. Any good ghost stories? Ghost stories that happened to me? Yeah, actually, I do have a ghost story. Then again, you could be friends with someone for 10 years and still not really know them. Stop. No, it's borrowed time for me. Fair enough. To be fair, right now, he's been in low investment mode until recent. I know the future, Anna. I'm a future teller. My favorite gift is the tiny lion. It's so cute. I never got a tiny lion. I've only got the big one. Like only seeing each other every 2-ish weeks. And we had an off period. Yeah, that's another thing. Is there shouldn't be off periods. Like that's another giant red flag are couples who break up and get back together. Break up, get back together. Like I dated a narcissist for 3.5 years. I wouldn't allow her to break up with me. If she wanted to take a break, it was over. You know, because thank you so much for the cute little lion. Thank you. I appreciate you. Like she tried to like quote unquote take a break after I found out that she was an escort. And I'm like, well, if we're taking a break, the relationship is over. And she's like, okay, we won't take a break then. Because breaks are just, hey, I need a cheat pass real fast. That's all a break is. So couples who break up and get back together, break up, get to back together, like that's like one of the biggest red flags. Like that shit ain't lasting. Ain't no way. It's either forever or nothing. You don't have to take a break from your person. That's so cute. That is adorable. Yosil, thank you for the follow. Ken, I'm in the headspace currently. Defend this man at all costs because we had a good night tonight. He hasn't asked you to be his girlfriend yet. It's been 6 months. It's okay, Ken. I close my eyes walking past my master's degree and pretend I don't know what I know. Something's happening in Hawaii. Hello, Cindy. We shouldn't be in talking stages for more than 2 months. If we haven't defined something in 2 months, yikes. You know, like what's stopping him from putting a label on it? It's just a label. Like it's just commitment. What's so scary? What's so scary about commitment and a label? What's scary is that he doesn't want commitment and a label. That's what's scary. Fires in Maui, it's pretty bad. Oh, damn. They'll never work like breakup or just saying I need a break. Like, no way, not for me. Facts. I had no idea. Instant Nation, thank you for the follow. I feel the yikes too. He has self-sabotaging vibes because he knows I'm a wifey and not a temporary girl. Kat, as long as you know, do what you want, but do it with caution. Because I care about my love rangers and I don't need y'all getting hurt. It's been seen 2013. There's guys from 5 years ago that still haven't met me. So once you've had a date and there's no official title by like 2 months, and it's never going to happen. And even if it does happen, it's not going to end well. Do I like toxic Latinos? I don't like toxic anybody. People jumping in the waters to get away from the flames. Damn. That's crazy. That's so scary. Something's going on. You know me, I'm too self-aware, but I'm running head first into the flames. It's okay. It's okay, cat. But keep us updated. Tony C 34, hello. I feel like even 2 months is too long. I feel like 1 month max. There's no way I go on a date with a girl and I haven't decided if I want to be her boyfriend after 30 days. After our first date. There's no way. To be honest, I know after the first date if I want to be your boyfriend. You don't date anymore? Stop. I'll have a panic attack. Do I ever go to the clubs now? My friend is talking to this chick and she keeps asking him for money. Cindy put an end to it. Michelle, hello. Laura 824, welcome. Hello, Bailey. Let me check to see if this chick is on my payroll first. If she's one of mine, before I tell you to have them stop sending her money. Just kidding. Put an end to that, Cindy. We're not sending people money. Danielle, hello. Spending money on people, yes. Sending them money, yikes. Major red flag, yeah. Jean, thank you for the shares. There's a cute person on TikTok I kind of want to message, but it feels weird to flirt on social. We'll get over that. So flirt with them. Go for it. The worst that can happen is they screenshot it and put it in their story and they're like, oh, look at this dork trying to flirt with me. And let them do that. They're a shitty person for doing that. And you don't want them anyway. Do I give off toxic vibes? Danica, you give off healing vibes. You know, you're on a journey, Danica. That's fine. We're all on a journey. What do you want for your birthday? Like a nice breakfast. I want a nice breakfast, maybe a drink or two. I want 69 Love Rangers for my birthday. And that's about it. That's what I want for my birthday. It's just some food and some drinks. And 43 more Love Rangers. I told him to stop and he keeps doing it. Why some chick girls have to be some gold diggers? Like why? Dorian, I'm a believer in a feminine narcissist and a masculine narcissist. So feminine and masculine to me does not mean man, woman. So when I say feminine, masculine, I don't mean man, woman. So we have a feminine narcissist who is the lazy narcissist, and we have the masculine narcissist who is who's an extreme hard worker. So the masculine narcissist is somebody who is going to stab people in the back, get to the top no matter what it takes, because they just want money. They're going to earn all the money so that they can just buy women. So that's a masculine narcissist, or buy men if it's a female. Because again, masculine, feminine, I don't mean man, woman. So that's the masculine narcissist, is somebody who is just relentlessly earning status. You know, they're not going to give you effort in a relationship. They're not going to be emotionally available. They're just so focused on work and getting money, getting status. That's the masculine narcissist. And then the feminine narcissist wants to join the status, but they don't want to put in the work for the status. They just want to enjoy the status because they're good looking, because I'm pretty, take care of me. That's the feminine narcissist. So girls who are gold diggers, I would bet money on narcissism. You don't want those girls anyway. But the thing is, like, I do think it's a great goal for a man to want to take care of his wife and to take care of his children. But there's a difference between there's a difference between giving that to somebody who deserves it and giving that to somebody who is entitled to it just because of their looks. Like, entitlement is such a turnoff. We want to stay away from entitled people. Entitlement is a trait of narcissism. So I want to give a good life to a good girl. I don't want to give a good life to a bad girl. I don't want to give a good life to a woman who expects me to give her a good life. I want to give a good life to a woman who's actually going to be thankful for it. So you don't want those gold digger types anyway. So don't worry about them. They just exist, just like super successful narcissist men exist. They just exist. Those aren't the kind of people you want. So it doesn't really matter. Let them exist. Let them sprinkle. You know? You're never going to change them. They have a personality disorder. There's nothing to do about it. 2 margaritas. Hello, Meredith. Good to know. You're welcome. Thanks, Ken. I agree with you. Yeah, I try to figure out if they're narcissistic in the first few dates I take someone out on. So, like I said last night, we don't necessarily want to try to diagnose people while we're on dates with them, but we do want to date with intention. We want an idea of what our partner looks like. You know, so when I say looks, I don't mean just physically, but what are their morals? Like, what kind of behavior do they have? You know, like for me, my partner is somebody who's caring, kind, who has morals, who doesn't have a hard time coming home when they hang out with their friends. So what kind of woman does that look like? Does that look like a woman who goes into wine tastings and has charcuterie and goes to brunch? Or does it look like a girl who goes to the club? It looks like the charcuterie and wine girl. So I'm going to stay far away from club girls because club girls are like a 50% chance that they're cheaters. They tend to have a hard time coming home at night. No, thank you. That doesn't mean those are awful people. That just means they're not my wife. And that's okay. I know what my wife looks like. I know what's going to make me happy. I know what's going to give me anxiety. My wife isn't in the club on a Friday night. My wife maybe went to a wine tasting with her friends, had some charcuterie. That's what my wife is doing. So you just need to figure out what kind of balance in a relationship is going to make you happy, and then reverse engineer what kind of hobbies does that kind of person do, and what kind of hobbies does the person I don't want do, and start there. More so than try to diagnose and be like, is this person entitled? Is this person have low empathy? Is this person envious? Is this person arrogant? Is this, the list goes on. We don't necessarily want to do that. We just kind of want to reverse engineer of like, what kind of person do I want? And what kind of hobbies does that person maybe have? What kind of behavior does that person display? And go from there. I'm not pretty enough to be a gold digger. I identify as a gold digger. I identify as very pretty. Not the sprinkle. Usually the date that helps me find out if they're narcissists is a fist fight with 70 geese. How beautiful you are. Where are you from? I'm from Ohio. Olivia, thanks for being here. Can I tell you something, of course? I want to date someone that are a good person, like kind, that will make me happy. And same for him. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. You want to make them happy as well. That should be our goal, is to make our people happy, make our person happy. DJ13, hello. Now, don't get me wrong. Looks-wise, my type is in the club. But morals-wise, my type is not in the club. Hello, Megan. Sirio. Meg, thanks for being here. All my grandparents are dead and my cousin Jeremy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. Frank, welcome. So what if she just stays to herself and knows how to cook? Morals wise, good. Yeah, no red flags there. No red flags from that little information. If someone's like, hey, I know this really cute blonde girl, she seems just your type. Like she kind of shy. She just like cooks. She just cooks and she's shy. For sure. Sign me up. I went to a club one time in my life and I had to drink a Red Bull to stay awake. And I still, how can I get over my sadness? Elizabeth, you're dealing with grief. I would talk to a therapist. I have no tips and tricks on getting over grief other than therapy. I still fell asleep on the couch. Yeah, I am miserable in clubs. I hate it so much. And that's just not the kind of person I want. Like I don't want to date somebody whose idea of fun is being around a bunch of sweaty single people and drinking, having and being wild. That's just not what I want. You know, I'm not judging people who do that, but you're not for me. Sweaty single desperate people. Exactly. And sociopaths. Sociopaths love clubs. Like, so a club is a sociopath's dream. That's their playground. It's literally designed. I'm sure a sociopath came up with the idea of a club. But it's designed to, it's almost like a fidget spinner, a fidget toy for sociopaths. Hi, Bianca. Like it touches all the things that excite them. The clubs around me are NYC, so it's probably a psycho sociopath area. It's terrifying. The first and only time I went, I was traumatized. The first time I ever went to a club, a girl grabbed my ass. She was cute, but for one, I wasn't old enough to be in there. And for two, she probably thought I was rich because I was with a bunch of rich people. It was in Miami. I was 20 years old. And because I was with a bunch of millionaires, they just let me in. They didn't check my ID or anything. And some cutie grabbed my ass within like the first 10 minutes of me being there. I'm like, this ain't my scene. Not to mention how dangerous they are for women. Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's super dangerous. And, like it's wild how people will argue that a guy is controlling if they don't want their girlfriend to go to clubs. Oh, you mean the place where they slip drugs into your drink and then take you home and you have no idea what's going on? How about you don't do that? Oh, the place where they just touch you inappropriately against your will because that's what they think you're there for? Yeah, no thanks. How about don't go there? I've never been to a club. I'm out here in Miami looking for the the hoochie daddies. A guy came up behind me and I screamed in fear and I was not approached for the rest of the night. Yeah. That's what they do. Like it's gaslighting to the extreme having any partner who wants to go to the club still while they're in a relationship. That is extreme gaslighting level. If you think you should be able to still do that while you're single or while you're in a relationship, I mean. Now my frat basement era was even more traumatizing. Hello, Jessica. Probably. Michael, welcome. Thanks for likes, everybody. Shorty24, hello. Wasn't allowed to, so is a good thing. You weren't allowed to go to clubs, Alina, in your relationship or in general. I think it's a good thing to stay away from clubs in general. If you're in a relationship or even single, because your husbands and your wives aren't in a club. They're just not. Hello, Claire. Hookups are in a club. That's about it. So if you're looking for love, stay away. Yeah, it's when you date someone, they want to stop you from going to, as they should. As they should. You should not be going to clubs in general. Like if you aren't about the drug life and alcohol life and the sociopath life, you have no reason to be in a club. You know, if you're a club person, don't want to date you. No thanks. Like, I might have some fun with you, but I'm for sure not going to be in a relationship with you. My people were strict. Johnny, hello. Laura, welcome. I'm just now realizing I feel like you have one less button than last time. I do have one less button. There you go. I'm never going to a club, so yeah, I'd rather be safe than stupid. Yeah, I don't enjoy them. Not for me. TQG, welcome. Living healthy as I could. That's awesome, Elena. Prince Kielson, hello. Jessica, hi. Mark, welcome. Thank you for the likes. I wasn't shaming, it was an observation. Observation out there. Lena, thank you so much for clicking the little heart person and for the follow. Well, now there's one more button up. JT, hello. Clam Chowder, welcome. Maria, hello, thank you for the likes. Shame. How are you, Venus? Oh, shut up next time. Hello, Corey, welcome. Kimberly, hi. I'm having a really fun time with you guys, but I'm going to sleep. Good night. Thanks for being here, Dorian. I appreciate you for hanging out. Everyone who's new here, click that follow button. Also, if you think I'm the bee's knees, if you think I'm really smart, and if you want just a one-on-one, just the two of us, talk about whatever you want. Linktree in the bio. Book a phone call. Book a FaceTime. Thank you for the likes, everybody. It's my birthday month. So call me. FaceTime me. Thanks for the likes. Eden, hello. How are you, Grace? Okay, I'm spiraling and now I feel like I'm going to like the clown emoji. Well, Kat, it is what it is, you know. I want you to be safe. And I don't want you to be blindsided. I would, at the very least, have a conversation. Anna, hello. I feel like you said you had a good night, Kat. So this is the perfect time to have the conversation of like, look, we've been talking for 6 months now. Are we going to make this official or not? You need to have that convo, Kat. You need to just get it out of the way. Megan, hi. Not that sensation. It's my birthday month too. Where the Virgo's at? How are you, Megan? What are we? Don't say what are we. Don't say what are we. Are we doing this or not? And then make him propose to you to be your girlfriend. Confrontation, big yikes to people. Please serve me is throwing up. Good. Make him get on his knees and propose to you to be his girlfriend after this long. You know, make him go get a ring pop. Next time he comments on your outfit, just say it's made of girlfriend material. I found that just stating what I want from a relationship instead of asking what they want goes over well. It screams confident in guys like that. Say something like, "This is moving too fast for me. I think we should just be friends." Megan, I agree 100%. Communicate it. Let them know it bothers you, that you're not official yet. It's been half of a year, Kat. It's time. It's time. When you put it that way. I did put it that way. I'll put it all the ways. All right. I'm going to go to bed, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. Click that follow button if you're new. Ricky Martin, thanks for hanging out with us. If you want a phone call with me, if you want to FaceTime with me, Linktree in the bio. The first person who books a phone call after I get off of here, only the first person, only one person, the first person who books a phone call after I get off of here is going to get their time doubled to an hour. You're going to get a whole hour. Linktree in the bio, book a phone call, book a FaceTime. Good night. Sweet dreams. You're all so wonderful and beautiful. Thank you for hanging out with me. Always a pleasure. I need to text you and catch up. You dude, Ricky Martin. All right. Sweet dreams, everybody. Goodbye.